that throw. Dude, not again. Another set of perfects, huh? Is that the theme of day 4? Double perfects have been occurring so often, specifically today. And what a way for it to be on the side of Cristal Gaming. I love that for Zen. I love that for this team. This momentum being built to lead Mickey into it is needed.
And you can see VX Bow. Saw the wry smile creep across his face because they're looking good. You see Mickey getting up already. And man, 2 peas in a pod. Here comes Mickey. Let's take a look back. And look.
That was sick.
That was so good. And that's one of the things I feel like that's relatively newer to Street Fighter is like getting these counter hit, air confirmed combos, drive rushing behind her, and just getting the follow up, but having the awareness more than anything to close it out. And we were talking about the placement, and he's been doing this all the entire time I've been watching him. Places a bomb on you, and then he's like, I'm not gonna use it just to like get the combo extension. I'm gonna use it so I can keep my offense going. And whether it be you in the corner, me planting this bomb and just getting the hit is really all I need to get my game started. Yeah. And that's the big thing about Bison, because once he gets that hit, the damage cash out, you know it's gonna hurt. It don't matter what character is sitting there. But 10 points on the board, man, this is a good way to start.
KSG getting ready to send up Mickey. And I'm glad you emphasized that point with Bison, right? I feel like Zen covers his rounds regardless of like the way he chooses his routes, because if he happens to open you up off of a mix, whether it's like an overhead or even like the target combo version, there's going to be damage just based off of his timing. So he understands the timing extremely well to figure out what layer needs to be presented against Kaba. But I mean, on top of that, I think Kaba's defense against the mines were like, it was just okay. It was a little subtle in regards to like him trying to get around like throws or potential throws and also blocking the overheads. Those are great. Those are phenomenal. But it all really came down to like other situations in the third game. It's like after all the conditioning has happened, then the throws really became, I want to say, a pretty big pressure point against Kaba. Because it is hard to consistently try to stop Bison from throwing you. I mean,
and after you get that knockdown, especially in corner positions, right? Like these Bison normals, these heavy buttons, he's getting mad advantage, mad plus frames. So he wants you to kind of freak out and panic and move around. But we're going to move on. Mickey versus Boosie Badass coming up.
Damn.
The Terry versus the Mai. And look, we already talked about how Boost likes to approach this, but we're going to get into it. Mickey versus Boost, Bandits versus Cristal Gaming. We're going to get to it real quick.
I definitely highlighted Boost as one of my MVPs of the season thus far. I don't believe there hasn't been a person to really bring him back down to earth. He has been riding this high with Terry with a ton of 2-0s. I feel like there's only like one other person that made him kind of bleed within the set, and that was Shine against Shopify Rebellion back in day 3. So again, this guy has been unstoppable thus far. And don't leave Mickey hanging, bro. There we go. You know, that was the Bandits that told him about it, by the way. He's like, yo, by the way. Mickey's going for the fist bump.
He's waiting for the dap. Really good to see Mickey here, man. I gotta say, man, it's really cool, especially after seeing like his crazy run out. Bro, I need to see more of this guy's games. And now he's here, SFL. But also, I'm glad you brought up Boost, man. Even looking at the changes from last season, his first SFL, if I'm not mistaken, to now, he's so much more collected as a player. And you can see it in his gameplay.
Truly, man.